cut us and we bleed tax reform. And we believe these things are extremely important for the prosperity of Australians. But it is no accident that Ian is here and that Deloitte has done this report, arguing that they're not the only things that can help drive a prosperous Australia into the future, that a different type of reform is not just competition reform, tax reform, but making our cities and regions more productive as well.
Can I say thank you very much for the opportunity to come and be part of this launch today. I was with Professor Harper in Melbourne last week, where we happened to be talking about competition policy at some length, and we discussed this, and I was very happy to be able to come along here, and I'm particularly pleased that Jamie Briggs is here with me today, because Jamie sits at the heart of everything we're trying to do when it comes to the issues that are highlighted in this report. I'm actually an economic geographer by trade, which means this is an area which I've had a long-standing interest from my university days, and I've always understood that cities are about people, and if you've got a services economy which is also about people, if you get your cities wrong, you'll get your economy wrong. And I'm very excited about the fact that we've put this very strong focus on our urban environments, because these are the environments from which we're expecting so much. Again, I particularly want to acknowledge Professor Harper. He has been at the forefront of our economic debate for a long time, for more than 2 decades, I believe, and most recently in his role as the chair of the Competition Policy Review, which the government will be formally responding to. And today's report is a further welcome demonstration of Professor Harper's knowledge and commitment to our nation. Much has been said about Section 46 in the Competition Policy Review, but as we discussed last week, that is one element of a very large document, and I think there is an opportunity with how we go forward on this matter to, I think, really reboot the conversation around the broader issues that were contained in Professor Harper's report. This is an exciting report. It's a challenging report. I think it asks all of us, state and territory governments, federal governments, local governments, businesses, Australians, some big questions about how we can deliver greater choice for all Australians. Choice in your older ages, choice as you're going through your working age opportunities, choices in how you access the sort of services that you're looking for as we move into a new form of economy where human services, where social services, an area where I've just come out of, are so important. The Harper Review, I think, provides an excellent roadmap as to how we can really move into an area which is not just important for our quality of life, it's massively important for our economic opportunity. I'm very pleased to officially launch in the Building the Lucky Country series, the Purpose of Place Reconsidered, and congratulate Ian Harper and the team on the job. Thank you.
Ian, it's great to be here with you and Chris as well, and it is a terrific document. I had the chance to read it this morning and catch up with Ian to discuss some of the themes, and they're obviously key themes to what we're thinking about in the early stages of this new and exciting portfolio. Obviously, it's an area where we don't seek to displace the role of state and local governments. Indeed, we seek to complement it. And governance, I think, is a key challenge as far as the development of our cities in the future, as is how we ensure that our planning systems are right, our longer-term planning systems are right, to ensure that we have got accessible housing close enough to where the jobs are developing. And as the report rightly says, the presumption 20 years ago that the internet would lead to diversifications of jobs in our community has actually been false. In fact, it's been the complete opposite, where jobs have centralised in cities and in fact in countries, and our biggest cities are getting bigger because people are living where there are jobs. It makes common sense, of course, and so we need to ensure that people can get access to reasonable housing near those jobs.